So this is the Zoe twin stroller that's really not available in stores, so you're pretty much forced to watch YouTube videos. And there's a lot of mom influencers out there who just kind of rave about it and tell you how great it is. However, we've had it for about, I don't know, 4 months now, use it as a daily driver. And I want to cover some good things, but also there's a lot of bad things that the mom influencers kind of skip over. And I just kind of want to throw some fair and balanced reviews out there. So here's our short list. Number one, first of all, it says ADA compliant, can fit through all the doors. I've never met a doorway that this thing cannot fit through. That is true whether it's a zoo, whether it's in the grocery store. Even though it looks wide, its dimensions exactly are a doorway that it fits through without issue. It is a good value for the stroller. It's not the most expensive one out there. We bought it new off the website, so whatever that price is, I know I've seen more. I've seen Up a Baby and Nuna and all those, and it's priced about what you would expect for quality to pay for it. So I don't really gripe about the price. It's pretty fairly priced. The other thing is, so our kid likes to climb up, and you see you got these little steps right here and climb up into it. We've had strollers where they try and do that, and it either tips forward, tips back, tips left, right, and because it's so wide that it's pretty safe that you can kind of grab it from any angle, and it's like a good climbing pyramid that it's not going to go no matter where he sticks his feet or hands to pull himself up. It's not going to tip over, so you can leave them unattended with it while they do their thing. Storage. There is a good amount of storage. We have the add-on. I think it's an add-on that my wife put right here. Several different pockets for cards where you're going somewhere. The zipper pocket right here, the home pocket, the refrigerator pocket for your bottle. It's got a little zip cord to pull it tight so it won't fall over. It's down here. It's got a big chunk, kind of got to bend down for. But it's got a fair amount of storage. It's really not been one of the gripes. It's portable. You collapse it by pulling these two straps at once, right there and right there. And it pretty much folds in half, and then you can just move it around as you see fit. One of the things I want to talk about, so we've got two kids, 2 years old and 7 months old, and the amount of recline they want is variable. There's some where it's kind of got like notches that you can set down at 3 or 4. This one, I don't think you can do it, but you've got this little strap right here, this little thing, and you can pull it down and it reclines as much as you want to pull it. So in that note, there's an infinite amount of recline, whether it's a baby that needs to sleep or it's a 2-year-old that wants to sit up. All right. I want to talk about the bad things now, counting out the mom influencer I was talking about it. The build quality of this is pretty so-so. I'll start with the easy stuff. There's phrase right here. I don't know if you can see it, let it focus. And it's coming off right here too. And I was trying to think why that bothered me so much. And you would never buy you've never seen a new car where the stitching is coming undone on the seats. It's just kind of low quality, low QR. And then also there's a ton of plastic everywhere. Plastic. I understand it was done to keep the cost down. Plastic, this thing, we'll talk about that in a moment. But because of it, the tolerances are so low. Like this thing it doesn't exactly say how not stable, but high build quality this is when you can sit here and shake it. And if you take this thing out, if it looks like there's any weight substantially put on it while it's unlatched, it looks like it's going to snap off. You can hear another baby crying in the background. Everything about it, like these things turn and wiggle. The handlebar, even though it latches, like it still has a ton of play in it. Like it's just doesn't scream. This one bothers me. To put the parking brake on, you press down, but the bar goes all the way across. So there's a lot of play to try and get it to go down. Like you press in the middle on it and the bar goes down before the edges go down. So build quality, it's good. I already talked the bumper bar wiggle. There's lots of plastic on this thing. Plastic, everything you touch is plastic. In fact, the only real metal on this thing is probably like this bar right here,
this crossbar. God, I mean, the base of it, but anything you touch,
Man, some things just feel like quality, like a good, tool or whatnot, and this one is not it. The wheels absolutely suck. They're small, they're tiny, they get caught on everything. They're not the big,
Strollers trend bigger. You got the 8-inch, 10-inch, 12, 11-inch wheels. These are tiny. They get caught on everything. I mean, these ones have no shock absorber. The front ones have a little bit of shocks. You can buy aftermarket wheels, what they call the off-road wheels or something. But I don't know. You have to buy. That's where you kind of get not a budget reputation, but you have to buy something to make it better. It's just kind of cheesy.
Last one, the storage underneath. I don't want to say they limit it to like 10 pounds, but you've got this tiny little string. Hold on, I don't know if you can see that. Just that tiny little string that holds the center in it. So you can see it just kind of flops all around. It sinks. There's really no support bar underneath or structure to it all. So the underneath storage, it's good because it's big, as I mentioned earlier. But as far as usefulness, meh. Usefulness for heavier items. So overall, it's a good stroller for what you pay compared to the higher level ones, but it definitely lives up to like a solid mid-level stroller. Anyways, if you have any questions, let me know.